Jim Jones, a charismatic preacher, founded the People's Temple in Indianapolis, Indiana. His message of social equality and communal living attracted a diverse group of followers. Jones was a master manipulator, using his charm and persuasive rhetoric to gain absolute control over his congregation. As the church grew, Jones began to face scrutiny and criticism from the media and government authorities. Fearing persecution, he relocated his followers to a remote jungle settlement in Guyana, South America. He promised them a utopia free from oppression and filled with equality and peace. This settlement was named Jonestown. At first, Jonestown seemed like a paradise. The community worked together to build homes, cultivate crops, and create a self-sustaining society. However, beneath the surface, Jones's grip on his followers tightened. He monitored communications, controlled their movements, and imposed grueling work schedules. Any dissent was met with harsh punishment. Jones's mental state deteriorated over time. He became increasingly paranoid and delusional, convinced that enemies were plotting against him and his community. He conducted loyalty tests, demanding public confessions and loyalty oaths. The residents of Jonestown were trapped in a nightmare, their dream of utopia twisted into a dystopian reality. In November 1978, U.S. Congressman Leo Ryan, accompanied by journalists and concerned relatives, traveled to Jonestown to investigate reports of abuse and human rights violations. Initially, the visitors were welcomed, and some residents expressed their satisfaction with the community. However, during their visit, several members of the People's Temple slipped notes to Ryan and the journalists, pleading for help to escape. Sensing danger, Jones ordered his guards, known as the Red Brigade, to prevent anyone from leaving. As Ryan and his group prepared to depart with several defectors, they were ambushed at the airstrip. Ryan, along with 3 journalists and a defector, was shot and killed. Back at Jonestown, Jones realized that the murder of a U.S. congressman would bring severe repercussions. In a state of panic and desperation, he decided to initiate what he called revolutionary suicide. He ordered his followers to drink a concoction of cyanide-laced flavor aid, warning them that enemies would soon come to torture and kill them. In a horrific scene, parents administered the poison to their children before drinking it themselves. The compound was filled with screams and chaos as people succumbed to the poison. Jones himself was found dead, with a gunshot wound to the head, presumed to be self-inflicted. On November 18, 1978, the bodies of over 900 men, women, and children were found in Jonestown. It was the largest single loss of American civilian life in a deliberate act until the September 11th attacks. The tragedy shocked the world and left a lasting impact on the collective consciousness. The Jonestown Massacre serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers of blind faith and the devastating power of charismatic leadership. It underscores the importance of vigilance, critical thinking, and the need to question those who seek absolute control over others. The echoes of Jonestown's tragedy continue to resonate, a somber testament to the lives lost and the lessons learned.